You know I helped Jimmy move to Louisiana, or do you?
No, I never knew that.
I was working at Kroger at the time, and I took 3 days off to help him move to Alexandria, Louisiana.
Alexandria. I've heard him say he lived in Alexandria.
And oh, he hated it down there. He couldn't understand anything anybody said. They all hated him. He was just like, that was when everybody believed the Heels were what they were portrayed to be.
Yeah.
And they just hated. Uh-oh. Did I fuck up? That's why you can't sometimes multitask. I'm about to find out if I fucked up or not.
Oh, damn.
It's not the end of the world. Okay, it's going to record, so we're good. All right, so we're still strolling here.
Sounds good.
Yeah, well, good as it's going to sound.
As good as it's going to sound.
So, but yeah, he, I guess I was 22, I guess, give or take. 21 maybe, and he rented a van so I could help move him to Alexandria, Louisiana. Mm-hmm. And then I had to drive the van back. It was going to save him a shitload on charges or whatever. Yep. So me and I think me and a friend of mine named Mike Gosling drove. Gosman was his name. He was a huge, handsome Jimmy Valiant fan. And we moved him to, but we also did some matches while we were down there. We did a Superdome card. We did a show somewhere in downtown New Orleans.
Probably the auditorium.
Yeah, I'm sure it was the auditorium.
The municipal auditorium downtown.
Not a monster-sized place, but
no, right. I know exactly the building they used to work in.
Well, we were there, and Cornette had a shitload of heat, and everybody was wanting to kill him in the midnight, and some fan spit on Bobby Eaton as we were trying to get out of there. Oh, Bobby takes a look back, but he can't get to him. He can't reach him because Bobby's going to fucking kill this guy. And because Bobby, the sweet a guy as he is and was and still is, if you pissed him off, that was the last motherfucker in the wrestling business you wanted to fuck with, because he would fucking kill you. He was Southern redneck from the word go. And this fan in Louisiana spit on him. We finally get him calmed down, get him in the car. It's me and Bobby Eaton in the front, Jimmy and Dennis Condrey in the back. And they're driving my Thunderbird. And because I had the biggest car of the lot of them. So, we get to a red light, and I'll be goddamn if one car in front of us, Bobby doesn't recognize the person who spit on him.
Oh, shit.
He said, that's the motherfucker that spit on me. He said, hold on, guys. We're at a red light. Puts the car in park. He goes up to their car, knocks on the window, says, hey, motherfucker, you want to spit on me now? He says, roll your window down, you piece of shit. He says, do you want to fucking fuck with me? Get out of your goddamn car, you piece of shit. Well, of course, they're not getting out of the car. There's 4 of them in there, and they ain't budging. And Dennis is sitting there going, oh, God, this ain't going to end pretty. He says, we better be ready. Jimmy's getting in the trunk of my car and getting ball bats in case we need them. Because I always had a shitload of softball bats in the car. So Jimmy's arming us with ball bats. We're sitting there waiting to see how this is going to play out. And they lock those doors. Bobby has dented those doors from side to side on the driver's side. They're panicking. They won't get out. He goes to the other side, and he starts kicking and stomping and beating shit out of those doors. He fucked that car up so bad. The light turns green. Bobby don't give a shit. He's beating on that car until they can go forward and leave. And when they peeled out of there, he come back. I said, are you better now? He said, that motherfucker won't spit on me again. I said, well, you're probably right. I don't think he's going to.
I don't think he's going to
spit on anybody again, to be honest with you. But of all the fucking luck in downtown New Orleans, that was who was parked in front of us, was the guy that spit on, but at least Bobby thought it was. I hope he's the one, because he sure got a fucked up car out of the deal.
Right.
And they didn't.
That's a great story.
And they didn't give a shit if they ran tags or not, because I was going back to Louisville, Kentucky, and the description wasn't going to fit me. Me and Bobby Eaton don't look too much alike. What are you talking about? I didn't beat up no car, and I never heard anything out of it anyway.